Uh, when I was 17, I met an Ethiopian American who was in Paris for an exchange program, and we got kind of close because I didn't know a lot of Ethiopians, and he didn't either. So we were both kind of eager to know each other better. And when I get close to people, I have a tendency to, like, to physically touch them, have a laugh, have a chat, and I was very comfortable, and I thought he was too. But the thing is, after a few times, he stopped answering my phone calls and my text messages, and I didn't hear from him at all. And yeah, I just think that he thought I was hitting on him.
Okay, so the situation happened during my current job because the girl who was doing my job, it was a Chinese girl from China. She was from Shanghai, and she trained me 3 or 2 months during 2 months to the job. So we have a list of tasks and a list of process to follow. So she teach me the job and everything that we should do. But after 1 month, I've started to propose a new process, new way of working, new way of taking the job, of doing reports and obtaining my inputs. But she was, let's say, she was quite upset because she think that I was trying to change the job and. But after it makes some troubles, and she decided to talk with the boss, and she told that I don't follow all the process properly, but the job said that in fact what we can do is just okay, if you can avoid doing you only useless things, and if you can save time in your job and gaining more time to do your analysis instead of playing with inputs, so it's okay.
So this is the story of one of my teammates. She was working for a society, a company based in Luxembourg, and everything was doing pretty well. Her job was okay. People were very nice. Until the day her manager asked her to say him how much was her former salary. So she felt very uncomfortable with that question because in France it's pretty taboo. So she didn't give him the answer. So was she wrong? Was she right? That's it.
Well, my cultural experience was when I just came here to France. I came and I met the first time two American girls, and to say hello, I always give the two kisses to everyone. So they give me the hand and they say, "Who is this stupid grouper?" You know, they look me so stupid. So I was so blamed, so calm. I say, okay, okay, let's go. And other day I went to new French people. I gave them the hand, so they give me two kisses. I was so strange. And the final was when I met a French guy. I gave him the hand, and he gave me two kisses. So I really, come on, what's going on? So now I let people say hello like they want, and I just respond.
So last year I was working in London, and I had a manager. He was totally British, and well, which means basically that it was not expressing and even showing his feelings, and even just talking about what he feels about the work and everything. So we had monthly one-to-one, and during one of them, I kind of explained him what I didn't like, because I'm French, and French people express themselves, like to complain and say what they don't really like and express their feeling, basically. And I did that, and I've seen that he was not really happy with the way I was talking to him, because it's really not something they do in Great Britain or, well, in the UK. And in the end, I explained them that it was totally different in France, that we were doing things that way, expressing ourselves on what we didn't like, and it was okay, but it has always been a little bit tense between us in the end.
I was working for a company in North America and Canada, actually, with a colleague of mine who was from India, where the work ethics are quite different. And the work ethics in Canada is a little bit more relaxed and laid back, and the work ethic, I believe, in India is a little bit more stringent and strict, and it's more to work hard and work all the time. Anyhow, I was working for this company where we were all assigned certain tasks throughout the day to complete. And we also had some time that was free when we weren't doing our assigned tasks. But this woman who I was working with was always trying to stay busy, and so she would do everybody's jobs instead of just her own. And it became frustrating because we then had nothing to do, and by doing everything, there was more room to make mistakes, and by trying to help everyone, there was more room to make mistakes. And so it was just very frustrating working with her. And of course, being from a Canadian culture, we didn't want to insult her, so we didn't know how to approach her about it. And so it just became a very frustrating environment to work in.